Eddie Hearn is urging Tyson Fury not to sign a rematch clause for his upcoming rematch against Deontay Wilder. So what he means by that is if Tyson Fury wins this second fight against Wilder, Eddie Hearn doesn't want a third fight against Wilder to be forced upon Tyson Fury thereafter. So he's saying, don't sign any rematch clause. Make sure that this rematch is a one-off fight. Now, the reason he's saying that, of course, is because Eddie Hearn wants the undisputed fight between AJ and the winner of Wilder Fury 2. And so do I. I want the undisputed fight. If these guys fight each other for a third time after this rematch, to me, that is a huge disappointment. A huge disappointment. That's what you call milking the cow. That's what that is. That's milking the cash cow. Fighting each other 3 times back to back? Who does that? Like, people, we want to see you in with different opponents. We want to see you unified, become undisputed if you can. That's what we want to see. That's what real boxing fans want to see. But of course, the degenerate fanboys of Deontay Wilder and the degenerate fanboys of Tyson Fury, they'll be happy to see these two guys fight each other constantly 100 times and never face Anthony Joshua. They'll be happy if that happens. They don't want to see an undisputed fight. They wish that Anthony Joshua didn't exist. That's the reality. You know, I said a long time ago when the Deontay Wilder fanboy train first started picking up steam, I said a long time ago that most Deontay Wilder fans are desperate for the Wilder-Joshua fight to never happen. And a lot of Joshua fans and neutral boxing fans said to me, no, Hatman, you're wrong. They do want to see Wilder fight AJ. They're just so deluded. They think it's an easy fight for Wilder. So they do want it. You're wrong, Hatman. No, I'm not wrong. I've been on YouTube making these videos for nearly 10 years. I have observed fanboy behavior. I've studied the fanboy. Like David Attenborough studies wild animals. I have studied the YouTube fanboy, the YouTube boxing fanboy. I know how he behaves. I know his habits. I know what he likes and what he don't like. I know how he thinks. I've studied him. Studied the YouTube boxing fanboy. And the Deontay Wilder fanboys, most of them, not all of them, but the vast majority are desperate for the Anthony Joshua fight to never happen. I'm telling you, don't watch what they say, watch what they do. Their actions have shown you over the past few months, if you've been paying attention, that they do not want the fight to happen. There's an element of the Tyson Fury fanboys who are the same, but in my view, Tyson Fury fanboys have a lot more genuine belief in their man than the Wilder fanboys do. The Wilder fanboys don't really believe in their man the way they make out. That's why they're desperate for Wilder to avoid the Joshua fight. There's all this talk of freezing Anthony Joshua out from both sets of fanboys, the Wilder fanboys and the Fury fanboys, but it's mainly coming from the Wilder fanboys. The Fury fanboys, I think there's a large percentage of them that would actually like to see Tyson Fury fight AJ because they genuinely believe that Tyson Fury would play with AJ. And that remains to be seen. Maybe he will if they fight. We'll find out. But yeah, that's my take on it, is that the Deontay Wilder fans, and maybe even his team at this point, are desperate for the Anthony Joshua fight to not happen. Now, perhaps if Deontay Wilder is able to beat Tyson Fury in the rematch and beat him convincingly, that might change his mindset. He might be more confident. He might be emboldened to take an AJ fight after that. But if he struggles again, if he loses, obviously, the fight's off the table. Unless Tyson Fury refuses to fight AJ in an undisputed fight, in which case AJ might fight Wilder to see if he can do a better job on Wilder than Tyson Fury did. But be that as it may, if you're a real boxing fan, you want to see the undisputed fight as soon as possible. You want to see the winner of the Tyson Fury Deontay Wilder rematch not sign any kind of rematch clause. So the winner fights AJ next. That's what real boxing fans want to see. Fanboys, fake boxing fans, they want to see Deontay Wilder and Tyson Fury fight each other 10 times in a row. and never face AJ and expunge AJ's existence from the history books. That's what they want to do, because they're not real boxing fans. They're just fanboys. Just like Justin Bieber, teenage girls, who follow Justin Bieber. That's what they're like. So you can't really take them seriously. Anyway, let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. I wouldn't mind seeing a Deontay Wilder Tyson Fury trilogy when the time is right, but not back to back. Not 3 fights back to back. Hell no. If you're talking about the winner of the fight faces AJ, if AJ beats Miller, because we're making assumptions here. If AJ beats Miller, the winner of the fight faces him. Then down the line, a year down the line, 2 years down the line, depending on what position Wilder and Fury are both in, they could run it back and have a trilogy. Great. In boxing history, when you look at particularly the heavyweight division, the golden eras are punctuated by famous trilogies. In the 1970s, you had the Ali Frazier trilogy. You also had Ali Norton, was a slightly less famous trilogy. In the 1990s, you had the Holyfield Bowl trilogy. So here we are, 2018, 2019, we may be in the middle of one of the great boxing trilogies between Deontay Wilder and Tyson Fury. We'll see. But I hope if that third fight happens, it's down the line sometime, not anytime soon, because I want the undisputed fight. That's what real boxing fans want. Drop your comments in the comment section below. Let me know how you feel. It's happening. I'm out.